All right, cool guys. So that was basically it. That was the end. Like and subscribe. This is Levi Pell. As you already know, I got some artwork I'm about to do right now. I gotta get on the. Uh, well, you can't see it, but um, yes, like I was saying before, I got a what's that thing called? Silhouette Cameo 4. I gave my 3, so I got a 4. All right, I'm about to do some HTV cutouts and get some image on shirts. That's for another video that I'm gonna show later on. Like, subscribe, Levi Apparel. Cool. All right, hey guys, what's going on? Got another artwork I'm about to do. Again, we're gonna do HTV heat transfer vinyl on screen printing. First artwork. Let's get this artwork set. All right, cool. First, got the image. I got this from Etsy right here. Our roots run deep. Our love runs deeper. All right, I'm gonna put the name of the family in the middle. All right, and it says family reunion. On the bottom, I'm gonna put 2024. All right, cool. All right, here we go. Name of the family right here. And there's the 2024. We got that set. Let's minimize it a little bit. So, all right, cool. Don't mind the background. That's just my AC going off. And this is how it looks like. Bam! So that's gonna go on the back of a shirt. All right, I may have to cut it off because I think, let's see, this by itself from roots to the word reunion, it's about 14.7 inches. Yep, just 14.7 right here. So it's, let me get closer. Right here, it's about 14.7 lengthwise long. The width is about, looks like a 12, but I'm gonna make it small so it could be like 11. That way I can cut it out perfectly. All right, so you know what, let me do that right now together. Bam. All right, let's group it. Okay, I got everything grouped, and let's shrink it a little bit. There we go. Put it in the middle. Now when you're doing HTV vinyl for screen printing, you don't need to reverse it, because the way it's gonna go is, you see how the grid is? It's gonna go in the back of the screen, so the grid is just gonna show like that. So you're gonna see the image upright, right? But you see the actual name, everything on the screen on the, so this would be like the flood section, right? If you were to flip this to the side and you're looking from the shirt up, this whole image would be reversed. So you don't need to reverse it. You just put it underneath the screen, and then it'll show on the flood side. If you know screen print, you know what I'm talking about. Looking correct. All right. And then you just align it where you want it on the shirt, and then you're done. All right, cool. All right, so next is the front. All right, so we're gonna put that around right there, and then got Jean right there. Again, don't mind the background noise. Got some AC blasting through here. All right, cool. Okay, got the family reunion. Then that right there. Bam, there you go. Nice. Okay, all I'm gonna do is just try to line this a little bit. Right there. And then what? Yeah. I want to move family to the side real quick. There you go, right there. Cool. Yep, now it looks like it's nicely spaced up. Okay. And we're just gonna put everything in the box. And then right there where it says group, we're just gonna group it. Group everything together. Bam. Now, click outside the box. You can move it all together as one. Alright. The spacing, I'm trying to get a little bit lower, so when I'm putting it on the actual screen, it can match up. Again, for the bigger sizes, I'm gonna make it bigger, but for the smaller sizes, it's probably gonna be the same. So this is basically gonna be the front. What else? What else am I gonna do? So whenever you're doing screen printing with HTV vinyl, again, you want to put this in front of the screen, right? And then the inside, which is the mesh part, that, and you would put the ink. That's called the flood side, right? So it goes on the back, not the flood side, the back side. All right, I'm gonna be repeating it over and over because I know this is not new, but slightly not used to, right? As long as you don't have artwork with multicolors and this and that, and you need registration, all that, and it needs multicolors, this is definitely a go-to. It's easy, and you can, especially if you have a small space like I do, right? You can just design the artwork right here on Silhouette, send it to your vinyl cutter, and then have it cut. All right, cool. So next we're gonna send it to the vinyl cutter, each one, and then have them cut, and I'll show you how it looks like and how I put it on the screen. Okay, I forgot to mention right here normally would be a timer, so it's done. Artwork is done. Let's take a look. There it is right there. It's a lot of stuff I gotta weed out, but hey, that's why I put it at the highest setting so I can remove it fast. All right, cool. So normally you want to remove this portion, not the words, but when you're doing screen printing vinyl, you remove the words and the image, because what's gonna happen is, like right where you see that, let's see, the 2024, you want to remove that. Can I remove it? Hold on one second, let me try see if I can remove it right here instead. Let's get a weeding tool, anyone I can find down here. Cool. So what you want to do is this, right? Where is it? Right here. There we go, right there. See how easy it comes out? That's why I put it at the highest setting, because look, bam. There you go, comes out easy. All right. Let's see, can I take the next one out? Come on, baby. There we go. Bam, look at that. Look at that. Comes off easy. High setting, just remove it. Now, test, you might go too high and remove the whole thing, but just fix your settings and get it right, and then you should be good to go. All right. So I'm going to weed this one while I have that one I'm going to be putting in. This is why it's good to have two. All right, hold on. All right, cool. So this is a new one. It's empty. Let's load it up. There we go. Got it nicely loaded. Next is artwork. Okay, hold on. Put in my password. Okay, cool. So now we're going to go back to, hopefully you can see it right there. Bam. Let me turn this off so you can see it better. All right, cool. So we went back to design, right? We're going to choose the next artwork, which is this right here. Again, do not reverse anything. Leave it the way it is. We're going to go to send. Okay, cool. Now that you're there, everything's going to be prepped and ready for you. All right, cool. So again, I'm gonna put it at 5, and I'm gonna bring up my force to 9. All right, so that's what works for me. Your blade might be better or different. Either way, it is what it is. Then we press the begin. All right, it's gonna load it again, and it even tells you how long it's gonna take right there. All right, let's turn on the light again. Yeah, and there we go. All right, cool. So here it is. Bam. Bam. Done. All right, so now I gotta weed the bottom one, and I should be good to go. Okay. And up there, these are the shirts. I got more shirts in the back, but these are the shirts currently that I'm gonna be using to put that logo on. Ink is right here. I'm gonna use the F and ink. All right, my little squeegee system set up. Yeah, it's a little wonky, but hey, gets the job done. You know, once we get more customers coming in, then we'll be able to do more logos. All right, this is how it's supposed to look like, and when the ink is on, it'll look as close to this as possible. But for now, this is how it is in real life. All right, cool. All right, now let's remove the vinyl that's there. All right, that just came off. Nice. Cool, let's remove the vinyl that's there. All right, this is how it is. Bam. Okay, cool. So the 2020 is easy. Again, when you're removing something that has cut out in the inside, you want to fold it back on itself, and in that way you'll get to be able to move it correctly again, right? So now let's put this away. Let's put that away. So the 4, you want to fold it in on itself, and then there you go. All right, cool. Now this is the other design right here. Bam. Done. All right, so we got a screen that's like right here. It's one of these. Wait, okay, that's a small one. So I need to get a bigger one set up, and I have one right here. Oh, I got like 2 of them. What? Nice, nice. So that's like the front and back. So that's this one and that one right here. All right, cool. All I gotta do is put some mesh on it, and I'm good to go. All right, cool. So we done with the image. Check it out. This is how it looks like. So supposedly this is how it would be if it was on the screen, right? Got it right there. That's the frame right here. All I have to do is just put the mesh on it, and then heat press it with the heat press machine. So I got some clothing in there. You know what's been going on. All right, cool. Behind me is something I've been wanting to show you for a while. All right, so thank you, by the way, to my favorite guy, Fernand, but he goes by Distinct Performance. So yeah, right here is called Rapid Tack, right? I've already cut it out, but I just wanted to show you. Ah, snap. Yo. Sorry, this kind of fell. I was trying to show you, but it fell. It is what it is. Let me pause the video real quick, and then I'll pick it up in a second. Yeah, I'll pick it up in a second. Give me a quick second to just set this up. Woo! That might just be a blooper right there. So, but anyways, we're back. We're back. All right, you're in a real shop, so it is what it is, right? All right, so normally this is how it looked like if it was on if the image was on a screen, right? So for example, this image right here, right? It'd be on the screen. So it's oh man, sorry, it's up right here, right? And when it goes on the screen, it's gonna look like it's backwards. You know what I'm saying? And then I just put it on, screen print it onto the shirt with the ink. All right, cool. Again, in case you're wondering what ink we're using that ink right there, F&, ink. If you can see it, F&, ink right there. All right, cool. So now for the platen. Now, I've been using, I can't find it. But anyways, I've been using a spray tack on the pattern, and then this thing performer said, man, what are you doing? What's going on with this spray? Man, get yourself some palette, you know, tack or whatever you call this. So basically it rolls on, it comes in a roll, right? You get this on Amazon, the link will be in the description. You put it on and then you just cut it, right? Get yourself a cutter, and once you're done cutting it, all right, so this is how it looks like. All right, let's put it right here somewhere. All right, cool. So now that you laid it on, it's a double side adhesive, right? So all you do is you just remove the top layer, right? When you remove the top layer, this is what you get, right? See this right here? So the back is sticky, and oh, it's sticking onto itself, and the top is sticky, sticky. So it sticks onto the platen, and all you do is remove this right there, throw it somewhere, and then now you can put the shirt on, and it's sticky. I should have done that before I did this image, because it went onto the actual thing. Now all you have to do is just find a scissor and then just, you know, cut it. I'm demonstrating cutting, and until you move the piece, right? You do that all around it until it's perfect like you want, and that's pretty much it. That's the platen tape that I have. Again, this is it right here. Let me read. It says PMI tape. There it is. PMI tape. That's what we got going on here. PMI tape. All right, cool. So we got the PMI tape on the platen. We're gonna do it for all 4 of them, and then once that's done, we're gonna slap some shirts on there. Get the screens ready, and I'm gonna show you how to mesh, how to set up the mesh, cut it out, and then if you get this right here, again, the link's gonna be in the description. You'll be able to remesh your screen immediately. Like, you got an order that comes in. If you can register 4 colors with it, no problem. But if you can't, it's 1 color. You got 5 1 colors coming in. You can knock them out in 1 day if you want. If you got the time, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, all it is removing these right here, removing the mesh, adding new mesh onto it, and from there you're good to go. All right. Okay, so stop wiggling. All right, so quick demonstration. This on the floor. Before I get started, I'm running like super late. I'm behind. So with this, all you do is, you've seen this before. Cut out this, right? Which is I'm forgetting, mesh. Cut out the mesh, right? Lay it on top of your screen. Cut it out at least 1 inch wider than the actual frame, all around. And then when you're done, you put it on top. After you're done putting on top, this part right here, it's gonna be upright. You push it down, flip it over, and then you repeat the same thing for all of them, right? You've already seen my video. I'm not gonna go through all that. If you haven't, go back and you'll see the video. It's the ones where I have the screens on here, and yeah. So after you want to get yourself one of these drills, any type of drill would work. These ends come with this already on each side. just tighten it a little bit. You want it to a good tightening. So if you do it here, do it right here. Then do the middle. This will cause the tightening effect and you'll be good. Alright? Turn it around, do the same thing for all the different sides. Alright, and every time you drill this, right, it stretches the mesh so that way you can have really good tension. Yeah. Also, you can put something on top of here that will help you with the tension. I don't actually have it, so it is what it is. Right? Again, I have two. This one is really loose, so you'll get to see like the full effect. So what I like to do is go on the side. Sometimes it's already tight. So this side is pretty much tight. Around to the side. Alright. When you make it too tight, that's what happened. This will actually pop out. So you want to make sure you have the right amount of tightness. Let's bring this back. Just locks everything in together. So right now it's a little bit uneven. I'm just gonna redo the whole thing. And that's how easy it comes out. Like you just flick it up and that's it. Now to get the proper tightening, what you want to do is you want to push this bar away from you. Right? And the only way to do it is drill opposite. But you want to make sure everything is equal. So when you're drilling it back, you can take a tape measure to measure it. You can just put it up against this. This part should be as far as it can go. Right? So this one is a little bit better. Good. That's good. So after you drill it, I did not anticipate a hiccup, but it is what it is. So And if you're wondering why I'm screwing it in reverse to push these bar out again, I need to stretch this out so it has to hold it. Perfect. This side is all that needs it. Running with time right now. You know what's interesting about like trying to start your own gig? You know, your side job instead of doing Uber, which I do also. For some reason, you always get. So now I'm pushing it away from me on each side. The reason again is to put the mesh. And once I put the mesh down, right, I'm gonna drill it the opposite way, and it's gonna push this towards me, and it's gonna stretch the mesh. Stretch the mesh. There. Sorry, man, my accent's killing. Stretching the mesh. Stretch the mesh. That's what we're doing. Okay, cool. So all you do is just line it up correctly. Again. This bar, you want to face the top part away from you, okay? And you want to have it upright like this. You see it? Upright like this. When you're done putting it inside, it's going to twist down to lock. Make sure the mesh is a little bit. Okay? You want to have people pull on the inside. Now, if you do it too much, just realize this is a fabric, you can overstretch it. Right? Got that side done. It's like a mad dash right now. Again, too much. Okay. So now we know what happens when we overstretch it. And this is again why it's good to have that extra 1 inch of thread, because as you're stretching it, if you accidentally stretch too much, you'll still be able to you won't have to worry about it just flinging out and stuff. What I like to do is I like to like curl the fabric in it. So I'll take the fabric and then I'll hold it like this. Push this forward with my thumb, or one of my fingers. Once it's in, it's locked. Make sure it's locked without pushing it. now we can begin the process again. So this obviously is telling me we don't need too much. And again, yikes. Listen, whenever I have things going on and it looks like it's good, something bad always happens. So if you're doing this, know that whenever you're doing this, there's gonna be problems, things are gonna happen, and then the time you thought you had, it's just gonna go out the window. All right, so just relax, fix the problem. If you have to call the customer, let them know, hey, listen, I'm having some issues. Let them know. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And majority of the time you have issues, it's when the customer didn't pay that much. I don't know why, but it is what it is. But so we're gonna undo this again a little bit more, so now it can just rest. All right. So again, this is why I meant by do not over tighten it, because it really doesn't need to be over tightened. You know, the minute you start screen printing, you don't have to worry about putting pressure, because this actually stays locked on the actual platen, so you're good to go. All right. So take the fabric from behind, curl it on it, and then roll it down, so now the fabric is nice and tight. And yeah, with the tool, there you go. All right, just a little bit loose. We're gonna tighten it. Okay, a little bit tight here, tight here. Now we have it nice and tight. Alright, cool. Alright, so nice. Alright, so it's good to go, ready. Next we're gonna put it on the heat press, turn it on, and from there, so like I was saying, I'm gonna put it this way, right? Best solution. All right. Okay, so this is the artwork. Let's do the back first. Let's do the back. So the back image. This is the back image. Now, as you can see, it falls all the way down here. Okay. For this, you want to make sure you have heat-resistant tape. The reason why you want heat-resistant tape is because my scissors. I had the scissors yesterday. Put them somewhere. Man, when you're in a shop, it's have more than one scissors, man. Because for some reason, they just seem to just walk away. I don't know why. But anyways, let's get this ready. Right. So okay, got that cut. Heat resistant tape. Where are you? It's right. I have a big one. Where the big one? Oh, there it is. Alright, if you can't have a section for everything because things are gonna start disappearing. I don't know why. It's like they have legs and they just walk away. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put heat resistant tape on certain sections, so as I put the screen down, I can just keep it stuck to that section, right? So first you put it where you want it to be on the shirt, and put it on the front side. The back side is weird. Next step, we've already put the frame on. We're gonna load this up. Not too much in case you want to move it, right? Push it down. Then bam, there you go. Alright, so as I'm looking at right now, it looks like the artwork is too big, but it's good. It's not too big for the screen, it's just too big for the shirt. Okay, cool. So let's get this going. Push it in. It's at, should be at 300, but I just want to get this going. This is auto open, so again, we're heating this. Typically, I do it. You can do it 250, 300 to 250, at least 30 seconds. You're gonna repress this anyway, so don't worry about it. If it's not good the first go around, you can redo it. So that's fine. Alright, cool. So that's the first part. Again, this is why you want to have the non-stick paper. It's now on there, nice and snug. Right. I'm gonna turn it around on this side. Gonna do this side right here. Now, I'm going to tape all around this, but if you want to save time, you can actually heat press the rest of the sides. Right, any part that wasn't heat pressed on, it's okay. I'm gonna trim it because I need that part to heat press on. It was too far away, so it didn't get the amount of heat that it needed. Alright, so there's a part that I really need to do. again, you can reheat it as much time as you want. The whole point is to get as much of it stuck on as you can. And the temperature I have is not really exactly the temperature that I'm supposed to have. So when you remove it, right? So as you can see, this came off. And that's pretty much it right there. Now, when you remove it, if you want to add, like, if you see a side that you know, because you have to have at least 1 inch all around so that ink can have proper area to stick onto. I mean, to not flow away from the image. Also do this right here. This will take away a little bit from the actual artwork, but you know what? If I just put it around this way. Yeah, so all right, got that all set. Good. We good. Gonna add some more ink onto this and then get it going. Let's see. What I like to do is as the edge starts to build ink, I just take it out and I scoop it on. This is why it's good to have this scoop coater right here. All right. I have 2 more days to get this done, so I'm hoping by today I'm done. This project took a little longer than I thought. I'm using the Rionet F and ink. I don't know how many times I must have said this, but it is what it is. All right. Bam. We gotta just take some of this right here. All right. You know what's interesting? They say to flood the ink when flood the screen with ink when it comes to water base. But what I'm noticing in what's that thing called? With this Plastisol ink. All right, so we got a good amount. Top. All right, cool. Also, so you know, always check your hands. Make sure there's no ink. because when you're screen printing, for some reason, ink always find a way to get on. All right, let's flood the screen. Flooding the screen, all you're doing is just making sure there's a good amount of ink that's just over the actual artwork. You don't want to press into it, just lightly just drag the ink on. And that's flooding the screen. All right, cool. So I usually put 1 foot back, 1 foot in front, so that way I can pivot and get the proper strength. Ready? Here we go. All right. And you want to always be at a 15-degree angle. It's my kids in the background. Okay, cool. All right, here we go. And yeah, it's good to me. And here we go. Go right here. Awesome. All right, a lot has happened since last time I came on, right? So last time I came on, I was prepping up the screen. So the screen is done. I've done some shirts with it already. That's screen 1. Where's 2? 2's over here, like I said before. I've done the fronts, the backs. That's where the more complex image is. So I've been focusing basically on that, right? I'm gonna do a demonstration real quick. By the way, like I said, I use effing ink. It's this right here. I've already flooded the hold on real quick. These things come in handy. Again, I got this from RoundNet. It's just it's a scoop coater. Basically, it just holds ink and stuff. And all I'm doing right now is I'm just spreading the ink out. That's all. It's not. Right. So I usually hold it around 90 degrees. Flood the screen first. And I'll do one more. Bam. There we go. Right there. That shirt is done. And I'm pretty much done with all 4. So we got the images on there. And I got a few more to do. Just want to do a demonstration, right? It's a little hard to be able to screen print and actually do this. It literally takes time for me to do the video and this at the same time and talk to you. And so I'd rather just bang them out. Then on the last ones, come back, let you know what I did. All right, cool. Alright guys, I didn't show much, but this is the finished product. I had a lot to do, so, and small time to do it, but yeah, we got the screens were done, so it's front and back, and it's all completed. Alright, I also use my what do you call that, my heat press machine, the automatic one, the HTV run, whatever. Yeah, so that was great, man. Awesome. So I got the shirt, hold on, right here. It's in the box. Gotta put some more and then we should be good to go. All right, I hope you liked the video. Again, like and subscribe. Levi Apparel, it was a great journey and I like every moment of it, so come back for more. You know, it is what it is. Like and subscribe. Levi Apparel.